not everyone will like you, right? This is a simple settlement that, most people know and that, everybody didn't heard of before, right? But with the channel, I just like to bring up, topics in general that I feel like, I need to speak on or I want to speak on, right? But like I said, right, not everyone will like you. A general topic that most people can understand and already know it, right? So I won't dive in too much into, the overall meaning or definition of it, right? As we go through life, we try to form relationships, we try to uphold relationships, and we want and have a need for overall human connection in general, right? But as you grow up, as you go through life, as you have, good relationships, failed relationships, relationships that you are trying to work on and better, right? As you go through that, right, you understand that, not everybody is gonna like you, right? You could be doing everything right. You could be the most, down to earth, most loyal, respectful person ever. But somebody just, may not like that. You know what I mean? That may not be somebody cup of tea. You feel me? And, the whole reason the settlement that I'm even trying to speak on this or bring it up in general is because, and this is just me personally, you could type down in the comment section below whether or not if you feel the same way. But, as we get older, we tend to care a little bit less about, the perception of what other people may have of us, right? Because, we have different factors and things going on in our life to where that takes a little bit of a backseat, right? That takes, something in the back of your head, right? Something is not as prevalent, right? But obviously, if you take somebody in a different situation, for instance, like me, as I'm trying to build and better a social life, right? Obviously, I'm not in desperate need of friends, you know what I mean? I'm not in a desperate need to uphold or withhold relationships. Obviously because I'm not to the stage to where I have, I guess you could say friendships or friends, you know what I mean, like that. And I'm not saying that I don't have like completely any friends, you know what I mean? I have people I talk to, on a somewhat consistent basis, right? But, contrary to belief, like I said, as you get older, you tend to care a little bit less about it. But obviously, you don't want to be rejected, right? Nobody wants to be rejected, right? And that's another video, that I have put up on the channel. I may link that in the description below on this video, right? Nobody wants to be rejected, right? Especially like coming for instance from me, right? A male, especially when you're trying to go and talk to a female, right? You may try to get a number, a Snapchat, whatever it may be, however y'all play it, you feel me? But nobody wants to be rejected, right? So, like I said, contrary to the belief, even though, some people may say, they don't care what other people think about them or you know, they don't care whether or not if people like them, which is a good thing, I want to get that across too. With this overall topic, right? It's good to have that mindset of, just being confident in who you are, right? And not letting what other people's thoughts and perceptions bog you down and stop you from being your true and authentic self, right? But obviously, you want to uphold some type of respect from other people to a certain degree, right? But obviously, you just don't want to be a complete pushover either, right? So, to further kind of wrap this video up to not go on too long, I'm trying to work on being a little less redundant when it comes to these topics, especially when I'm just freestyling off the dome, right? But pretty much what I'm trying to get across and to say is that, it's okay, right? It's okay, for everybody to not like you or not, not in that extreme sense, right? Um, but it's okay, right? Obviously some people aren't accepting of other people. Some people are, right? But as long as you know who you are at the end of the day, your self-worth at the end of the day, then, no other opinion should really matter to you. No, other people's thoughts or perceptions should really matter to you, right? But, like I pointed out earlier in the video, right? Obviously, you don't want to be rejected, right? You want to be able to feel accepted and, feel like you're a part of I guess you could say a community or a part of, you know, just society in general, right? But, you know, obviously not everybody, may be accepting of, who you are, or, what type of person you are, right? So with that being said, I'm not going to keep yapping on because I know I probably just, yap circles around the same, five things I done said. So, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out.